Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your January 2024 energy reading. This is if you have Capricorn as your sun sign. You can also watch as Capricorn moon or Capricorn rising. You may find that all three resonate, or one may resonate more than the other for this month. These are going to be energies coming in and around you, people, situations. Sometimes it is just plain simply good advice and guidance. So we're going to start. I actually have questions, and because it's the beginning of the year, I've changed them up just a little for this month, and we'll go through the questions with and how best to do it, or how best to deal with it. And we will also be doing a card for future insight. So we have Tarot Oracle here. We're going to do live Tarot and Oracle at the end. So let's get started with you, Capricorn. First question is, what do I need to let go of in January 2024? Or what is not necessarily working for me? It can go either way. So for you, we have trust. And this is the card with trust. This plant may be important to you in some way. You can always look it up as well. But trust is what we have here. And with it, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so first thing coming in is, what do you need to let go of, or what is not working for me? And it's going to be trusting in situations, trusting in people, trusting in yourself. But I want to go back for some of you more to when there's a lot of choices that need to be made. And I want to say being able to trust yourself to make the right choice. This may be something that you have struggled with, okay? And they're saying, you know what? It's time to let that go. It's time to start trusting yourself, even when there are a lot of choices to be made. And this can be in any area of your life as well, Capricorn. So that is what they're saying. What isn't working for you? Not trusting yourself. Or what do you need to let go of? The fear of not trusting yourself, okay? Now, how can you release this? How can you work on this? We have transformation with temperance. I like those two together. All right. So what they're saying is this is going to take a little bit of time. All right. So how can you best release this fear of not trusting yourself or others when there's multiple choices in a situation or an event? It needs to be changed. The butterflies here saying yes, there needs to be transformation. Transformation needs to happen because you can live a more prosperous, abundant life if you're willing to take risks and trust that they will work out. So it's all about balance. It's all about your head and your heart, your mind and your gut instincts working together. And with temperance, it's also taking the time to do it. There's no rush here, being patient. Okay, so I want to say patience, patience, patience. And maybe you start small, one small thing at a time, but that is what you are going to be asked to do here when it comes to trusting yourself better, or those around you, right? Next we have, are there any obstacles coming up? It could be in regards to this or just in general. Or what do you need to watch out for? Something you need to keep an eye out for, good or bad. All right. And then we're going to say, and how do you deal with these obstacles or whatever it is that catches your eye? Okay. So first card out, we have Kava Kava, or Kawa Kawa. It could even be with community. Okay. And the Hierophant. So what I want to say right away with these cards, I feel like it could tie into up here because we have been talking about trusting yourself, trusting other people, being able to do that, letting go of the fear of doing that. And are there any obstacles coming up? It could be two-way. I want to give you both ways. That's what I'm being led to. So in some cases, it could be that you have a right not to trust things. This is not saying that you just trust every option that comes into you and you believe it wholeheartedly. No, you have to use, right, temperance. You need to find the balance. You need to be able to be intelligent and smart and wise, as well as instinctual, and not just making the decisions based solely off of emotion, right? I feel like there is something that you can learn here. And I feel like it's more, I'm going to go back and say it's more like a what to watch out for. Yeah. You are going to learn maybe someone in your community, your friends groups, your social group, your work group, literally your neighbors, where you live. But there is going to be someone there that's going to be like a teacher. Okay, for some of you, and it's going to be within the community. It could be in your religious group or your spiritual groups as well, because maybe this person is a religious or spiritual figure that will help you to find the way to find this balance and make this transformation in your life. So, how can you deal with this, right? So if you're keeping your eye out for someone in your community, and I love that there's a butterfly here and a butterfly here for transformation, I think that you have to always be alert and kind of looking for it, I want to say, because I'm kind of like the butterflies just kind of flying through the group, right? It's kind of just paying attention to what's going on around you and who is around you, and are they a candidate, will say, that you could learn from when it comes to this. But let's see how to deal with it. What's the advice? Omnipresence. Oh, I love that. With the Knight of Swords. This is just believing in, or believing that we are all one, that we are all of spirit, God, source, universe, or whatever it is for you, what your beliefs are, that you can learn from the community because they are individuals that are from the same creator, if that's how you want to say it, right? We are all more similar than we are different. So if you go into it, and look, another butterfly here, you guys, as well. Look at this. If you go, and a bird, because remember I said it's like you're flying through, you're paying attention. So what I want to say here is, when you believe that we are all one, when you connect with spirit, when you are able to connect into your community and be around and choose those people where you feel you can get guidance, people that you can learn from, that is when you will prosper. That is when you will gain abundance in your life. And with the Knight of Swords, it's really saying, be ambitious, like be driven to succeed at this transformation in your life, to let go of that fear. Be ambitious to get out there. I don't know if ambitious is the right word. Yeah. It is, I guess. You want to succeed at this. So you are going to be paying attention to what is out there and around you. I love this message for you, Capricorn. These cards are a little different and the questions, but because it's the beginning of a year, it's always great to kind of look at, what can you release and let go of, what isn't working for you anymore, and if there's any obstacles. And then with the last card, I said future insight. So something for you to focus on this January that will somehow benefit you in different ways throughout the year. Okay? And the card that came out was Awaken Your Inner Shaman, which is connect, invoke, heal. Well, we talked about healing the fear, right? The fear of being able to trust, because it's based out of fear. So it's healing that fear of not being able to trust. Invoking is calling in spirit, calling in your ancestors, calling in your elders, your angels, whomever it is for you, to come in and help you with this. Invoking is also, that would also be connecting with them, right? To have them guide you, to ask them to help you have trust in people or situations or whatever it is in your life, to help you find the balance, to have an easy, smooth transition to that, to find the people in your community. They want you to awaken your inner shaman. Shamans are healers. Maybe for you, becoming a healer, healing yourself, and then teaching others. You may become the teacher here even, teaching others how to heal themselves, how to overcome obstacles in their life. And invoking is simply setting the intention and then calling it in. However it is that you do that, it will be different for everyone. But those are your main messages. Let me just get 3 more tarot here, and I think that is 1 or 2 that are coming out there, so let me grab those. The 10 of Wands, love it. And the Lovers, love that card as well. And let's just go up here, up here, I put the card up there. Let's just go get one last card. The Magician. The Magician is just letting you know that you have the power in your own life to change things, to transmute things. If you want it, you have the magic, you have spirit on your side to help you create whatever it is that you want, to get your, your passion and your enthusiasm and your intuition and creativity and your actions and words and being clear about yourself. You have it all here. And what I think you have to do is maybe from somewhere in the past, why it is that you have fear of not trusting. It'll be different for each one of you, but they're saying it's time to lay that burden down and let the sun shine on yourself. It's time, if we look at Lovers here, for some of you, this could pertain to relationships. Like I said, it will be different for everyone, but it could be about making choices in a relationship, who knows. But also with the Lovers is finding maybe the perfect partnerships to help you through this. It's doing what it is that you love, and you'll be able to do that now because you no longer have that fear of trusting yourself. So, love this for you. Let's get one last Oracle card, Capricorn, and it is from my Divine Doors Oracle cards here. And let's just see. Well, there were too many there. That came out in a little clump. So let me try this again to just get one. And if it doesn't come out on its own, we'll just have to flip through. Okay, it's this one. Secret Sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly. Kind, Oh, sorry, you guys, I'm having a hard time because the lighting is so bad in here at certain times of the day and evening. Let me get my little flashlight out. My reading light, actually. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. Okay, so maybe for some of you, this is just, you know what? This could be a message of maybe you need to draw. Maybe you've been wondering and you listened to this message and thought, wow, nothing really came out for me here until now. Also, I feel like it is saying, you know what? Seek out the kind people. Seek out the people that are like you, that are familiar and friendly and kind. And with them, you are going to find yourself. You're going to find that you can make choices and not be fearful. You will find that you are going to have abundance in your life because of this that you never experienced before. You are going to be an example to others. Like I said, awaken your inner shaman, right? And maybe you will be leading by example, which in the end will help others. So I hope that you enjoyed this, Capricorn, for the month of January. These are things that may already be happening in your life, starting to happen, or about to happen, okay? I will see you in February.